I really do got it. Riding Bugatti, I push it to start it. I'm balling like harder than money, my target. I'm shopping at Barney's, you shopping at Target. You acting real hard, make yourself a target. You playing your cards, you fold like a carpet. I'm balling like harder than money, my target. I'm shopping at Barney's, you shopping at Target.
Alright, so you actually can't play that in the video. For YouTube. So. This is going to be a review of the Frozen 2 movie. I'm here with Aidan. I'm realizing now that I didn't give a proper introduction of Aidan. This is Aidan Mulder. He is my roommate and my good friend at the Boston Conservatory. We actually are cooking up a box of Frozen 2 macaronis right now. The only acceptable macaroni.
You can say that again.
Really. I just love these macaronis, and I think it's really appropriate.
They're very good.
Yeah, it's appropriate that we can enjoy them while talking about Frozen 2. I mean, right off the bat, like, I really enjoyed Frozen 2.
It was a good film.
We want to compare it to, like, the first one, right? So, like...
Yeah, let's compare it to the first one.
So, Frozen was... Like, nobody knew it would be, like,
that big of a hit as it was.
Like, usually those, like, Disney... Like, you would expect it to be good, but it was just, like, huge.
Yeah,
and even if, like, you think about, like, Olaf, like, nobody had, like, any idea that Olaf was going to be, like, that big. Like, Olaf was literally everywhere. He was, like...
Olaf was everywhere.
Olaf was, like, bigger than Santa Claus, man.
Yeah. Olaf, yeah, he was probably in every childhood home, on every screen, and in pillow form.
Really? Honestly, after Frozen 2, or no, after Frozen, like the original Frozen came out, I didn't watch it for a while, but then when I watched it afterwards,
I also didn't really watch it for a while. I was a late
right?
comer to the first.
I was like, my family was watching it, and I was just like, like, I don't need to watch it. But like, when I finally watched it afterward, I was just looking up YouTube videos of Olaf.
He's
you know, like, that's what I was doing that.
He's kind of just he's a trickster. The comedic relief, if you will.
Really, and it was just an impeccable, like, it was just an impeccable comedic relief in the first film.
It was.
So, but like, okay, so
I'm gonna give my honest opinion, however.
Yeah.
Now, there's many people out there that are saying in Frozen 2, Olaf's more developed character, because, I mean, there's a clear character development from the first to the second film.
Yeah. The development, you think that he...
A lot of people are saying that, well, because, you know, I mean, that's kind of part of the plot in the sense that he... I mean, no spoilers here, but, you know, he's learning things because he's a real person. Or not a real person, but he can exist forever, you know? So he's learning how to use his brain.
I'm going to say that, like, Olaf was so much better in the first one.
Oh, he was, because he was kind of like the unexpected hero.
Yeah, it was almost
it's like, where did this little snowman come from? And now he's my favorite character. Yeah. In the second one, like, you got high hopes, and it just feels like they knew that you had high hopes, and they would try to, like, make it what you wanted to see, but I don't know if it was exactly what I wanted to see. There's a few funny parts, you know?
Okay, so, I will say this. As a whole, Olaf was just not my favorite in Frozen 2. But one of my favorite scenes was the one where he's explaining the story of
explaining the story of Frozen 1.
And that bit is just, that bit is so good.
Phenomenal.
It is so good. And,
And you know what's crazy? You were mentioning how Frozen 1, nobody expected it to be as big of a hit as it was.
Yeah.
I think that was reflected in the numbers in Frozen 2 because Frozen 2 actually reeled in a record-setting amount of $125 million over the 5-day holiday weekend. $125 million. That brought its domestic tally to a massive $288 million. And if that's not enough for you, after 2 weeks of the release date, its global box office is at a whopping $742 million.
That's
Dollars.
That's definitely a fact.
Uh huh.
Like, that's a fact.
It certainly is. You can check the numbers for me. I mean, I don't know when you plan. Is this live or I don't know?
No, it's not. It's gonna be posted probably after the film.
Okay. So the numbers may change if you're gonna try to fact check me out there. You know, you're gonna be going around saying, "Oh,
No,
fake
I don't
news,
think that
fake news."
I don't think that there'll be like.
I don't want any. I don't want any Me Too's.
No,
you know.
Well, you know, you make a good point. There certainly is. That's a loud noise.
Jocularity.
That's also a loud noise. Apologize for the pings.
Would you like to just check on the mac and cheese?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, do we have any spoons? Okay, where were we though? Where were we? Are there any spoons in here? We've got no spoons.
Would a fork not suffice?
Fork it is. Fork. Where were we in this? Okay, so Olaf. One of the best moments of the movie is an Olaf moment. But as a whole, I don't really know how I feel about what they did with Olaf.
You know what? I'm gonna go on a limb here and say that a lot of people out there who saw Frozen 2 are gonna feel the same way as me. When I say this,
1 sec.
Kristoff made a huge jump of importance in my eyes. You know, like, I mean, he was one of my favorite characters, hands down.
Okay,
I mean, that one song, "Lost in the Woods."
I'm gonna make another very similar point to my Olaf thing.
Say it.
Which is Kristoff was so good, like in the movie. Like that song was probably my favorite song. It was just so fun and hilarious.
I sense a butt coming.
But after that, he did nothing. They just like they completely like disregarded. Dude, Anna, okay. Spoiler alert. Anna,
Dude,
like leaves Kristoff, like just like it's nothing, dude.
well, it's because she thought that he left her.
No.
Yeah, because they were supposed to go do something, and there was a miscommunication because she asked one of the tribe leaders, "Where's Kristoff?" and she says he ran off with that other young man whose name is eluding me right now, and all the reindeer.
Really?
Yeah. So it was just
see.
it was
Okay.
a little it was a little
still,
it was an
still,
example
he
of a
could have been
thing.
in
He said.
He could have been in the movie more because like his character was like what his character was doing. I was loving up
True,
until
also-
the moment when they just like stopped having him in the scene.
Also, I mean, Jonathan Groff. Can we just
He's
take
amazing.
a
He's
moment
amazing.
to comment on the vocal performance?
It's amazing. The vocal performances as a whole.
Come on now, and
Gotta mention that.
Well,
we haven't even got to that yet.
can I also say that the chemistry between Josh Gad, the voice of Olaf, and Jonathan Groff, the voice of Kristoff, was amplified to high orders in this film, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would say so.
Lot more interaction going on.
There is lots of more interactions between like
Oh.
all of the characters, like because in the first one they were all kind of a bit separated. I feel like you didn't see all the characters interacting with everybody, and for a good chunk of the movie, there was just like small bits and pieces where like all of the characters like interact with like different people.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Correct.
Another criticism I had was the first opening, like number, the ensemble, the first opening ensemble number, because it started off with just Anna and Kristoff, and I thought it was just going to be that. I thought they set it up like it was. They set it up like it was going to be that. But then it just was just like Elsa, and then it was just like everybody. It was just like, what? I don't know what's going on.
I don't know, bro. I think I knew you had that opinion, and I've been thinking about this because you said that when we were discussing the film a couple of days ago, and you said that same thing that you just said a moment ago, and
I did. It was right after the movie.
I didn't think much of it at the time, but it's been stewing over in my brain.
Please.
I'd actually have to take a strong stance of disagreement with you on that
Okay.
one. I really think they took a page out of Stephen Sondheim's book, and similar to the prologue of the popular musical turned movie Into the Woods.
I know, I'm familiar. Yeah.
It gave us a little since it was a sequel to the former story, Frozen. It kind of just gave us a little update as to the lives of the characters in Arendelle and the daily life of Arendelle, and it just showed us. It gave us a little brief, like, you are here moment. You know.
It did do that. Yes, but it was just a bit. I don't know. The execution just felt a bit sloppy, in my opinion. Like I would not compare it to like the opening number of Into the Woods. Honestly,
I don't know.
I don't know. No, it was not bad. It was not bad.
I mean, I'm not going to go out there and say it's better than Sondheim, but I was comparing it in terms of style more.
Right. No, it's the same style. It just like I don't know. It was confusing to me. I was just like. I was kind of expecting it to be similar to like "Love Is an Open Door." You know,
I will say
we didn't get another one of those songs.
No, actually,
that was my favorite song from the first one, and we didn't get another "Love Is an Open Door."
I thought that they were trying to make the music very similar. Like there was almost like a song for you could say like this song is the "Let It Go" of this one, and this song is the. I thought there was kind of like a love it like that one song. There was a similar melody almost.
Into the Unknown.
Well, Into the Unknown was, I think,
it's like essentially the new Let It Go.
Yeah.
But
I think that some things never change.
Yeah.
When she goes up to a.
It's like what is it called?
Love Is an Open Door, I think.
Oh, you think so?
I think so. How's that mac and cheese looking?
It's looking pretty good.
It's bound to be delicious with the Frozen 2 shapes, you know? Might I say that this mac and cheese is sublime.
Thank you.
Oh shit! I did not clean that cup out earlier.
Dude, fruit flies.
Sorry, I was gonna clean it. There's someone in the shower. There's someone in the shower.
All right, man. I'm going with these little shot glass, plastic cup looking things.
But I think that the excellence of Frozen 2 is really just it did not shatter the reputation of Frozen, you know? Sequels have a big job, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy.
I can't believe that pinging noise, dude.
You want to say that again, honestly?
That's alright. This is not sponsored by Wendy's.
They've reached out a couple times. Not ready to commit. Not ready.
It's pretty good, though. You got any more words about Frozen 2?
At the end of the day, I think it was just as good as Frozen, but in different ways than what Frozen was good at.